Hello guys, welcome to the channel. It's Jeff's Garage Adventures. I'm interrupting my USA Made series again. I did a review on these. These are 7 months. I had these TEKTON ratchet wrenches for 7 months, and there was a back drag issue, and we'll get into that into a second. These reversible ratchet wrenches by TEKTON, 14-piece set. 6 to 19 mil, no skips. Always nice to see that. 72 tooth, 12-point box. They got the satin chrome finish, either you like it or hate it. WRC 95002. They were around $150 on Amazon, and TEKTON, made in Taiwan. I do a lot of tool reviews, guys, for new to the channel. Mostly middle of the road, some low and high end sprinkled in, as long as some card tech tips and repairs. Now, I did it's not going to be, I'm not going to go into too much detail. This is just about the back drag. I've had it for 7 months, and they had quite a bit of back drag. And so what I did is I soaked them in ATF. In fact, I got something soaking here right now. Here's some ATF here, and I got a roto ratchet. I got a bunch of roto ratchets in there, because we all know how those are. And that's been soaking for a day. But I had these soaking, I didn't do them all. I only soaked, I put the 19, 14, 13, and 10 in that container and soaked them for 5 days. Now the $1 million question is, did it help? A little bit. Did it cure it totally? No. But let's pick up a 19, because I did soak that, but the 19 wasn't too bad from the get-go. They got that satin chrome finish. I'm not going to put a caliper on them. I did that the other day for you. You can see the name there. It is stamped in there, and so is the ID markings. It's got that satin chrome finish. I like it. Some of you guys might not like it. There's an individual part number. It is a 12-point box, 15-degree offset, with the reverse lever recessed. Now, there is no anti-slip on the open end part. This one wasn't too bad. This soaked for 5 days, guys. This one's pretty good. This one's not bad at all. It's pretty smooth. The 19 wasn't bad before. 72 tooth, you kind of, I don't know. I wish they had done a 90 tooth to like separate them from the pack. So this one's been soaking for 5 days in the ATF. This one's not bad, but I used the 19 quite a bit. Let's grab another one here that I did. I did the 14. I did the 14, and you probably can still see some transmission fluid on there a little bit. And this one had quite a bit of back drag. And yeah, you can see. I wish they were serviceable. What do I mean by serviceable? Look at this Williams. Now the Williams is one of my sets here, and look at that. I wish TEKTON did that. I wish more of them did that. This is what you need. If you could have serviceable ratchet wrenches, they probably last you forever. You know, you could take them apart, lube them up. You know what I mean? You just can't do that with most of them. That's a great design. The only thing about the Williams is the head size is pretty big. If you put the 19 to the 19 TEKTON, you can see it there a little bit there. They got a big head. But if you're not in a tight area, it wouldn't be a problem, you know? I still use them quite a bit. So get back to the 14. I got sidetracked, but that's a big problem, not being serviceable. But here's the 14. 14's pretty good. They got a little bit better. I'm not going to tell you they didn't. Did it fix it totally? No. But I've only had them for 7 months. I would think over time they might get a little better. It's like buying a brand new shoe. It feels like crap on your foot sometimes, brand new, right? You wear it for a few months, your foot breaks it in, you know, and it feels good on your foot. But you can see some ATF on that still. You can see it on my hand there. So these were soaking pretty good, guys. And it did seem to loosen them up a little bit. This one's not too bad either. And I did the 13. Let's check the 13 out here. I didn't soak them all. I wanted to have comparison, you know. Here's the 13. That's been soaking as well. For 5 days I did this. I had a subscriber ask me how you made out with that. I forgot all about it. You know, I get so much going on in my garage. You can see the ATF on my hands there a little bit. Here's the 13. It's funny. A lot of guys like the old 6-point box. I wish they still had. I wish they made these in 2 versions, 6 and 12. You know, it's all about options, guys. More options you have, the better off you are. Just my opinion. You know, TEKTON is in the house. Take a gander. This one's not. This one loosened up a little bit. Overall, they're still pretty nice wrenches. You know, I don't know. I like them. They're in my rotation. They're still back drag. You can see it go up a little bit, but not as bad as it was. Let's grab the 10. The 10 was the last one I sold. The 10 was kind of really tight before. It loosened up a little bit. Not a lot. That's the problem, you know. Now I just think I got to start reefing on them a lot more, and maybe they'll get a little smoother. I don't know. So my thoughts are they're a nice set. I got some back drag. 10's a little better. You can see how it's going down slower. Let's see what it does when you pick it up. So there's still some good back drag with that, but not as bad as it was, I don't think. I'll show you in a minute when I grab the next size down that I didn't do. It did loosen up a little bit. Now like I said, it's going to come down and use them a lot more. But I use my Blackhawks mostly, you know, for this size wrench. Now I didn't do this one. Here's the next size down. This is the 8 or 9. I don't use the 9. I don't think I ever, you know, so that's part of the problem. But this was not soaking at all. Let's see what happens with this one. Ready? Get going the right way, Jeff. You can see it. Look at it. That's how a 10 was, kind of like. This one's got a lot of back drag, but I don't use it. That's part of it, but I think if you soak it, look at that. Look how far it goes up before it even moves. If you soak it, it will help a little bit. So ATF does help a little bit, guys, but don't expect it to be night and day. See, there's a lot of back drag in that one. That's how all the smaller ones were. So it does help a little bit. Like I said, I had that roto head in there I just put these in, I don't know. This is an Ulsa. This is one of my babies here, and I got this one soaking, and this one's gonna get smoother. I can tell already. It just, so ATF does work. It's not a miracle cure where it's gonna freaking make it night and day, but it will help. It comes down mostly is using them a lot, and they'll break in, I think. But the ATF does help. Just my thoughts. I'm glad I had a subscriber remind me about this because I forgot all about it. I think tomorrow we'll get back into the USA Made series. If you guys like seeing USA Made tools, you know, let me know. Some of you guys already told me you love it, but let me know because I don't want you to get bored either. You know, I got tons of Craftsman vintage tools, and I got a lot of modern day. So if you love that series, plug it in that you want to keep it going for a while. It's not to say once in a while I won't interrupt it. Like I interrupted it for this, but I do that sometimes as well. I think I'm going to put a car on a lift, I think, this week because I got to do some maintenance. There's my lift over there. And start showing you some tech tips. I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, I know. I haven't put those away yet. But yeah, that's my Miller wallet. My Miller wallet. That's a 252, I think. See, I get sidetracked. I got so many damn tools. That's a 252 Miller. That was made in USA. You can probably see a flag right where the welding glove is. All right, guys. Stay tuned, and anybody that has subscribed, I really appreciate it. And the giveaway is going to be Friday, so you don't want to miss that. Okay, guys. Take care and have a great